Hi, I'm Lou. Another episode of My Car Story. We're in Scottsdale, Arizona at Cars and Coffee. I'm here with Ron. Ron, good to see you. Wait, there we go. With the coffee. Show the coffee again. Show the coffee again. Cars and Coffee. Here we go. So what? I'm going to grab the camera as we usually do. What kind of car, Ron, do you have? I kind of chased you down because you don't see many of these anymore.
No, this is a '98 Toyota Supra Turbo, 6-speed in Quicksilver.
How many of these are made? There weren't many turbos.
Well, there were quite a few turbos, but as far as the Quicksilver color scheme, that was only made in 1998, and there were 23 made in the 6-speed.
Wow. Okay, so let's take a look at the featured attraction. Come on right along with me. Now, you've got kind of an interesting story right off the bat on this car, because how many times have you owned this car?
I've owned this car twice.
Okay. So what? Tell me the first time you owned it. Come on, right here. Come on back here. Right alongside me. Yeah, speak right into that.
So back in 2009, I first acquired this car. This was sort of one of the unicorns in the community, again, being a low production number car. I was able to acquire it through a buddy of mine, and I held on to it for several years in pretty much its current state right now. Only thing I changed on it was replaced the turbo that had been on it.
Yeah.
But as it sits now, as it was when I owned it back starting in 2009. About 3 years ago, I sold it to another Supra friend of mine, who then turned around and sold it to a car collector in Florida. So the car spent the last 2.5 years in a curated collection. And I missed it very much. Admittedly, I had sold it at the time to get liquid for a business opportunity, and things have come full circle, and I was able to pry it loose from the current owner, well, from the previous owner, about 3 months ago.
And here it is.
Here it is.
How do you? Let me get a picture of your face. How do you feel having it back again?
It feels like finally got my baby back. So,
Yeah.
You know, I've owned about 5 of these over the years, but this is by far the rarest and my favorite. So this one is staying. I mean, this car, going all the way back to when it was first in showrooms, I would spend hours walking around this car in the showroom.
Yeah.
But at the time, I was still in training. I couldn't afford it.
Yeah. And so this is almost like business is good, and you get the chance to have it back again.
That's right.
There's a little back seat in there to carry groceries. You know, so many of these cars, when you see them, they've turned them into race cars because they're so durable.
Yeah, the stock bottom end will support up to about 900 horsepower reliably.
That's a really cool dashboard.
Yeah, this car was far ahead of its time when it was originally produced in 1993.
Yeah, you can see that. That's really cool. Let's pop the hood. Sun is beaming just right. And this is mostly stock.
Most of it is stock. The turbo is obviously not. This is an aftermarket turbo. It's got an aftermarket fuel system in it to support E85. So the car runs on both pump gas and or E85. And actually it's got an engine management system that will allow for, you know, any mixture of those while providing some.
Let's hold the hood up just because I would like to start it if that's all right.
Say the engine management system will afford some safety protection based on the mixture of E85 versus pump gas. But on pump gas, it makes just under 600 horsepower at the rear wheel, and on E85, it'll make probably just north of 800.
Wow, that's crazy. All right, let's start it up. We'll get a little exhaust note.
No, it's also got a positive top coat, so they got that one. So all the positive before looks like a magnet.
You know, Ron, it's so smooth, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
I mean, it's amazing. Give us a little exhaust there, Ron. let's shut it off. And we'll have you hop out, and we'll have you shut the hood and stand next to it. Stand next to your car.
They got all the friendly cars like 2,000 horsepower, over 2,000 horsepower R8.
Ron, a fun car.
Thank you.
Thanks for being on My Car Story.
Thank you so much.